Yes, people, welcome back to T-Boys TV. We're back again, but this time we're back for player ratings of the Champions League fixture between Liverpool and Porto. I'm joined by your boy Tyler. How we doing?
Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. It's been a nice chilled day. Watched a bit of footy, had a couple of beers.
Yeah.
Just been chilling. But we've got to go through your player ratings for today's match. So a decent one. So it should be interesting to see who's highly rated, who's not so highly rated, and man of the match. I'm excited to hear all of this. I know who my man of the match is. I'm just saying. But start with Allison. What are you giving Ali?
Obviously he was the captain today. He done a good save from what I can think of. When the ball come back to him, he done what he had to. He didn't look shaky at points, because Porto come at us quite a bit. A lot of times they were getting caught offside. Don't get me wrong, but he looked good today. I'll give him an 8.
An 8 for Allison. Moving to right back, obviously it wasn't Trent, it was his Welsh brother, Neco Williams. What did you make of Neco's performance tonight?
Now, obviously, we were saying on the watch along, like, how's he going to be? Is he going to live up to how he's been for Wales? But I didn't really see a lot of him, if I'm being totally honest, until the second half. He's getting a few good link-up plays with, Henderson, Minamino. I feel I can't rate him too highly because, as I said, I didn't really see too much of him. I'll probably give him a... Go on.
Do you put that down to him, or do you put that down to just the system wasn't going to him?
Yeah, you could put it down to that.
Bit of both.
Because it was more on the left side. I do see what you're saying. I'll give him I feel this is good enough. I'll give him a 7.
Yeah. No, a 7 a 7's not bad. A 7's not bad. It's better than average. I class 6 as like average.
Yeah.
That's mine, and a 5 is oh boy. don't put too many of them in. Any lower than that, it's like, oh boy, you really did have a bad day. But nah, a 7, that's decent in my eyes. Konate, Ibrahima Konate. Obviously, I haven't seen an awful lot of him. He's played the odd game, but looks solid. I think I said in the watch along, only Van Dijk could probably stop Konate if he was to try and get in a fight on the pitch. So I don't suppose too many people are going to be openly trying to get on the bad side of Konate, if I'm being honest with you.
No. Today, as you said, I thought he was solid, good strength, some putting in some good tackles. I know his quality. He's got pace as well. But yeah, today, the good tackles and that, he was solid. I'll give him a 10.
A 10 for Konate, mad. What about his centre back partner Matip? I thought Matip was decent today.
Yeah, Matip was good. There was a few times he, did give a foul away, but yeah, I'll give Matip a 9. Similar to Konate, it's just them odd fouls that he give away.
Yeah, no, he gets annoyed when he gives a foul. I don't know if he's annoyed.
Yeah, when he rages, it is quite funny. Like the stomping he does, it's crazy.
he certainly wears his heart on his sleeve. But Tsimikas, he's sort of came in. He's been replacing Robbo the occasional time. What did you make of Tsimikas? This might sound rude, but I didn't think it was his best game. I thought I've seen better from Tsimikas, if I'm being honest.
No, it wasn't like the levels to what it has been, especially in the Premier League. I agree with you on that. Yeah. Even the corners that we had, some of the corners we had today were poor. You were mentioning that. Some of them were only going to like first man, and
all of them were going to the first man. I think I headbutted my mic. I was that frustrating.
If they weren't short, they were. The long ones were going to the first man.
Yeah.
Timicus or Shimicus, I don't know how to say his name, you know what I mean? I just know that he's a Greek scouser. But yeah, the rating I'll give him a 6.
It was not
the level as you said.
No, not not anywhere near it, in my opinion. But DM was Champions League debut for Tyler Morton. I'm he's the only one I'm willing to put a rating on. I'm just gonna give him a 10. I mean, from what I saw from that lad, oh boy, I was impressed. I was major. It's difficult to get me sort of raving about you after a performance. I think only 3 or 4 people have ever done that. I think
Mm.
Greenwood, Harvey Elliott, um, Curtis Jones. I think it was the FA Cup game against the other set of Scousers.
Oh yeah,
Where where he had
Everton. He
that,
scored that banger.
yeah. That's the one. And now Tyler Morton. I've not got Trent, obviously, but he's just in a world of his own. But there's very few that have ever got me sort of raving, and he's certainly one of them. So 10 out of 10 for me. But what about you?
Yeah, no, I have to agree with a 10. How steady and composed he looked in the middle. He was wanting to go forward. That pass, unreal pass, absolutely unreal. Obviously, we talk about it in a match reaction, talk about it on a watch long. Like, it's just unreal. So yeah, 10.
Yeah.
Like, what a debut! Full 90 minutes as well.
Yeah. He just he looked like he was a old head on young
Yeah.
shoulders. Essentially, he looked so composed, looked so in his element. He just looked.
Mm.
I don't know why these Scousers or youngsters from Liverpool's academy just look so comfortable and so confident. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know if
As I
you.
said to you, match reaction, I think it comes down to the playing style. They all play the same. And I think that
It's
really
either that
helps when they go up to.
or they get something additional in their cereal for breakfast. I don't know what it could be because it's just madness. It's not just one. If it was just one, I'd be like, well, he's just a really confident player, but it's all of them.
Yeah.
I
It's all
think,
of them, yeah.
when Curtis came into the team, when Harvey came into the team, now obviously Tyler's come into the team. When all of these players start coming in, it's like, boy, oh boy, they just look so calm. They don't look out of place, and I think that's the key point, isn't it, for a youngster? If they look out of place, but he just doesn't.
No, not at all in this
It's
game.
mad. It is mad. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. I was a little bit critical of him on the match reaction, not match reaction, the watch long. In terms of didn't really see an awful lot of him. But what did you make of Alex?
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. You didn't see a lot of him, bar one shot that he had. I have to give him a 6.
Yeah,
I think that's
no.
all right.
Yeah, I think that's probably about as much as he deserves. Thiago, on the other hand, I don't think Thiago's going to get a 6 for sure.
Yeah, not bad for a flop. You know what I mean? That goal. But yeah, what a brilliant goal. He was been doing what he has been doing in recent weeks. Brilliant footwork. Brilliant going forward. Brilliant forward passes. He was the one who passed it to Mane for the offside goal. That's unlucky. But Mane's not even offside in my opinion because you can't be offside by your armpit or your arm, whatever it is. You know what I mean? But yeah, Thiago, that's another 10, mate.
Yeah. Next, obviously, this guy, he's been absolutely dreadful in a Liverpool shirt for his entire career. He's so crap. Is Mohamed Salah?
Oh no, I know. 5-season wonder, man.
Yeah, he's absolutely disgraceful of a player. He has no right to put on a Liverpool shirt. He should be playing for Burnley. Obviously, heavy sarcasm for people who don't know me.
Yeah. Salla, obviously that goal, unreal. How many times have I been saying that this season about a lot of goals that he scored? The Porto player went flying near post. This guy, man, the skill, the link-up play by Henderson. Salla, mate, for me, it's another 10.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Mane, Sadio.
Obviously, he was annoyed when he come off. I think that's obviously because he didn't get a goal. But he wasn't bad, you know what I mean? Every time he got the ball, he was trying to go forward. I thought the goal didn't stand. Obviously, he was unlucky. As I said, I don't understand it. Mane, I'll give him give it an 8.
Yeah. And the last starters before we go on to the long, half a team of subs. Minamino.
Minamino, I thought he done very well today. You know, the link-up play, runs forward. I thought he was unlucky that he didn't get a goal today. Minamino, I'll give him an 8.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Now we'll do the subs. We'll do them in time of since they came on. So we'll
Yep.
start with Hendo. He replaced Thiago Alcantara in the 63rd minute, so just over 30 minutes for Hendo. What did you make of those 30 minutes?
I'm not gonna lie, this was not a great Henderson that I saw tonight. I saw him lose the ball a couple of times. I know he done that link-up play with Salla, but other than that, there was a few times he, put a pass a bit too much on it or just over them. The link-up play with Salla was good, so I think that's what gives him a higher rating than it would be. So I'll give Henderson. I'll give him a 8. 8.
Eight for Hendo. Next up is Fabinho, who replaced Mohamed Salah. As I said in the match reaction, he certainly wasn't making like for like replacements.
No.
That's for sure. Unless Fabinho is playing in a position I've never seen him do.
Nah, Fabinho today, doing what he does, winning the ball when he could, shifting it, going forward, bossing the midfield. Fabinho, I'll give him an 8.
Yeah, 8 for Fab. Came on a minute later, basically the same time for a little bit of an annoyed Sadio Mane. Was Divock Origi. How did you rate Divock?
Thought he was all right when he come on, trying to cause a threat, trying to take on their men, stuff like that. But I didn't see like a moment that made me go whoa from him. Sometimes he likes to get late goals as well, even if the game's done. So Origi, I'll give a 7.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Just forgot. Obviously, they came on after Robertson. Robbo came on in the 64th minute. Pretty much came on at the same time as Endo. Not that I'm forgetting Robbo, but what did you make of Robbo?
Yeah, he was pretty good. Driving forward. Taking on their men. Done well on that left side when he come on. Robertson, I'll give him an 8.
Yeah. And last but not least, he's a right back, he's a striker, he's a centre mid, he's a right centre back. It's Mr. James Milner, who can play
He's the
absolutely
GOAT.
everywhere.
Mate.
He's the most versatile player in world football. Today's position, he played in the central attacking midfield role. He's played right back and centre mid and DM this year. He's played everywhere, but I don't know where this man can't play. I'm sure at some point he'll probably grab the goalkeeping gloves off Allison and go, I fancy a game in goal. Brilliant. Let's just make sure it's a dead rubber and not, a pivotal game in the league. But what did you make of Milner? Still going. He's still going.
It's still going, mate. It's still going. I don't even know where it is, but it did look like the centre attacking mid, as you said. But yeah, Milner. I don't know. I didn't see too much of him. You know what I mean? But he did get the ball a couple of times. I can't rate him too highly. I suppose I'll give him the same number as what he has on his shirt, a 7.
Yeah, no, I hear that. And last but not least, man of the match.
Man of the match, right? For me, there's a lot of options. Obviously, Thiago for that great goal. Salla just doing Salla things now. It's got to that point. Morton, obviously. Kanate, I think he's in for a shout. But for me, I'm going to give it to Morton. Now, obviously, it's his Champions League debut as well. That pass, you're still gobsmacked from it. You know what I mean? I am myself. I'm sure a lot of Liverpool fans, even other neutrals will be as well. And as you said, he just looks so calm and composed. He didn't look like he was out of position. Well, he wasn't out of position at any point. So So yeah, Morton. But as I said, there's a
Yeah.
lot of shouts. You know what I mean? I've been saying that a lot with Liverpool because obviously, you know, we've been getting clean sheets, been scoring goals recently. But yeah, obviously Salah's up there as well. Thiago and Canate, in my opinion. Obviously, there's probably others, but I think they're the main three.
Yeah, no, I'd agree. I'm giving mine to Tyler as well, Tyler Morton.
Yeah,
When you come into a Champions League side for your debut in the Champions League at
at
Anfield for
Anfield. Yeah,
Liverpool, for
exactly.
the most iconic stadium for European nights. I mean, I'm sorry, but when you boss a midfield like that, you're gonna get man of the match for me. I thought he, as you said, he didn't look out of place at all. Looked like he was meant to be there. And but if Fabinho gets injured and you need a someone to come in and do a job, I'm sure Jurgen will probably look at Tyler and go, why not?
Yeah, could do. Yeah.
Why not? I could do some squad depth in a DM because he'll play Hendo there, won't he? But I'm not sure Hendo's quite got the legs to carry on being forced into a team at the moment.
No,
So he might need
I
legs.
think Henderson's better on the right, personally,
Yeah,
the right
no,
side
I would
of the
agree.
midfield, and that's been
Yeah,
shown recently. If the link up plays with Salah, you've seen it a lot this
yeah,
season.
yeah.
So yeah,
It'll be interesting to see how Jurgen deals with this and all of that. But a good win for Liverpool. It's
definitely.
clear that Tyler Morton has come out being probably one of the most talked about players of the game, and will probably get spoken about quite a bit after tonight. It'll be good to see him hopefully get some game time in the Prem now, and
Yeah,
really see
definitely.
his development. But yeah, I think that's everything that we've got to talk about. There's nothing I can't think of. Well, there's no other players
Maybe
tonight.
give the manager a rating. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Maybe
Jurgen, I
that, but
forgot.
other than that,
How, how can I forget about Jurgen? How can I forget about Jurgen? What do you rate the crazy German?
you know, I thought the lineup was good. You know, I like that it's a bit of rotation as well as
Yeah,
you know keeping players in so they're sharp and you know the likes of Thiago's and that they can get back into fitness. As I said, Mane, Salah, the sharpness. So yeah, I'm happy with that. You know what I mean? You know, it's one of them games where he didn't really need to do much shouting. Or you know, a manager wasn't trying to start on him like a certain other manager. So yeah, he didn't really have to do much in that aspect. I thought the subs, you know, doing 5 subs, changing it up,
yeah.
you know, taking Thiago off, you know, that's so he can play on Saturday, you know, make sure
Mm,
he's ready for that one. And same with other subs that he done. You know, letting Tyler Morton have a full 90 minutes on his debut, brilliant. So Klopp, you know, 10.
yeah. It was certainly one of his calmer nights at Anfield.
Yeah.
And last but not least, the referee. What did you
The
make of the
ref,
referee and team?
uh, thought he was all right, to be honest. Don't
Hmm?
really think of anything he done wrong. Bar, I would say bar the VAR, but they just get told what to do in them sort of
Yeah,
ones. Like, I don't get with VAR. I like the idea of it, but why don't they always go to the screens for anything? Like, why is it only certain things? I don't
yeah.
really seem to understand that, considering they're the ones who are refereeing the game. You know what I mean? The
because
others are looking out.
because
But
drawing a line shouldn't be so difficult.
I don't know, mate. But the ref, yeah, he's all right. Bar that for me.
Yeah.
So I'll give the ref. You know, I'll give him a 7. Yeah, that's all
Yeah.
right.
No, I get that. I get that. But yeah, there we go. That's all of them. We've rated absolutely everything we can until unless you want to start getting into the pitch and the fans. But
Oh, the
yeah.
fans get a 10. The fans get a 10
Wow.
if I was to rate them. You know what I mean?
What about the pitch?
The pitch. Pitch is 10. It's always brilliant.
There we go. There we go. But yes, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well if you are new to the channel. Give Tyler all the support he deserves. Got plenty coming up for you. I think got a Luton show coming up soon
Yep,
and all of
correct.
that. So
Got a
plenty of stuff
Luton show.
to get into. You can find me if you want to hear some dodgy opinions on Ronaldo and some other stuff. I've got Premier League content and Argyle. As you can tell, I'm an Argyle fan.
Also,
Um,
Formula One. Do
and
Formula One
Formula One.
content.
and Formula One. Although that season's pretty much ending now, so
Right.
God knows. I think we're going to introduce some NFL, which should be an interesting one, considering I know nothing about the
MLS
NFL.
watch-alongs as well,
Yeah,
people. We do that as
MLS
well.
watch-alongs. So we've got all sorts, but that's over at Let's Talk Premier League.
Yep.
But yeah, until next time, thanks for watching. Tyler will be back at some point soon with a video in the near future. Oh, he's back tomorrow. There you go.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Oh no,
But,
this will
yeah,
be uploaded tomorrow. I'll be back later on, people.
he'll be back later on. Problem solved. But yes, thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.